are Trish Stratus
and Lita
from the WWF. We're here to talk about the first ever tag team bra and panties match, which will be happening
this Sunday at Invasion.
Right.
To humiliate those WCW girls by ripping their clothes off. And
it's pretty monumental. I mean, it really is. It's the first time that we've tagged together.
Yes, we've had our own bra and panties match, which we learned from, you know, and then we are going to
technical skills from.
Exactly. Strategies.
Yes.
And now we're going to use them against the WCW girls and take their clothes off.
Yeah.
Now, you think Howard, because of, I guess, the topic, you know, the bra...
Alley, huh?
Yeah, that's right up his alley.
Yeah.
Know more about the technical strategies we're going to use, I think. He's just
he's probably just into the basics, the actual bra and panties themselves on us,
right.
On them, whoever they're on. But actually, he might not know the result that goes into these matches, you know.
Yeah. We don't just rip off clothes.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
No.
Now, is there any chance that Howard might be able to get you guys into your bra and panties? Can you bring those for today's appearance?
Actually, I actually heard him talking about that earlier, and had I have known, I would have worn some, but these pants kind of do that low butt crack thing, you know, which makes it harder to wear pants.
Yes. So sorry.
Yeah, we'd have to wait till Sunday.
We don't have our gear today.
No, no gear.
Here is Lita and Trish of the WW. Lita and Trish Stratus. They're going to be doing a bra and panty match. I want to understand this. I want to interview them about it. Also, we'll be playing the gossip game with Mike Walker, where you hear 4 stories. Hey, here's the girls. Oh, yeah, I'd like to see you. Oh, yeah, these are attractive girls. You see, you're not too muscular.
But they look like they can fight.
Yeah, you look like you could kick ass. I mean, you look like tough broads, but you're not. Your bodies are nice.
Yeah, they look like girls.
Yeah, you look like girls. Thank God. Because I know those big man women in bra and panties and get me excited about it. Like, I mean, I've had China on the show. Nice girl and everything, but I don't want to see her.
Type, huh?
Not any.
You're not into beef.
I mean, come on. She's like a guy.
Okay.
You girls look like, you girls aren't all steroided out.
No, we're not.
You're nice. You got feminine voices too. Do you?
Thank you.
I think so.
Yeah, you do. Because you haven't taken lots of you know.
I don't know that China has taken
What are we all laughing about?
Can I tell you? Well, you two girls look very, very excited about your big match.
Well, we're really focused. I mean, it's an intense thing.
Kind of, you're confusing that with intensity.
You two are friends in the scenario, and you're going to fight these other 2 broads.
Right.
And you guys get into the ring.
Is there a title or just the
an
humiliation?
honor
What's going
for our
on?
Well, right now, yeah. Robin, as you know, and you've been schooling Howard because he pretends to know, it is a big thing that
yes, I don't know
WCW is invading WWF.
Right.
So we're representing WWF, and Lita and I have had some problems in the past, but we're deciding, we're putting our differences aside for the sake of the company, and we will fight to the bra and panties.
How'd you girls get into this? I mean, you guys, 2 girls, nice-looking girls and everything. How the hell you end up in this game?
Wrestling, yeah.
Does it pay good?
Yeah.
It does.
We're happy.
I mean, do you guys make on par with what the men make in the WWF?
No.
You don't?
She'll be very honest with you.
Why is that, though? I mean, I'm going to tune in to see the bra and panty match more so than the guy. I don't want to see guys touch each other. I want to see girls.
But the guys hit each other hard, like, all the time.
I see.
And that kind of makes up.
Isn't the fact that the men get paid more money than you do?
No, I don't.
They get hurt a lot more than we do.
They do.
Yeah, I mean, they take those bumps that we take occasionally. They take them every single night, so
I see.
We appreciate that.
And isn't this sort of playing into every guy's lesbian fantasy? I mean, it's two girls taking on 2 other girls and then ripping their clothes off and manhandling them. So
now, how do you
Howard,
start
I never
out?
thought of it like that. I don't think Vince ever thought of it. We should really alert him to that.
Yeah, I don't think he realizes what he has on his head.
But how do they start out? Are they dressed in some way?
Well,
Yeah, what would you be wearing? I would like to see an evening gown when you start out.
Oh, that's so passe.
That's done.
Oh,
Hey,
what do
come
I know?
on, get with the times.
What will you be wearing at the start of the bra and panty match?
Wrestling gear. She's got a trademark outfit that she wears when she wrestles, and
as does Trish. Her trademark outfit.
Right. What is your trademark outfit? Because I like what you're wearing now. That would be hard to rip off of you. You're wearing.
Actually, we'll go for the more clothes because that way there's more to rip off.
Right. Yeah, we got to prolong it a little bit.
And you girls have boyfriends or what? What's the deal?
I don't.
No.
You don't?
No.
And you're
too busy. We're on the road all the time.
When I hear girls say they're too busy, I start thinking they're dykes. But you guys, are you guys into girls or are you? Because you're in a bra and panty match. Are you into girls girls? Or are you into?
We might be maybe after Sunday, because it might actually be fun.
I mean, girls who are athletic, a lot of times you start thinking, well, you know, they must be.
When girls are athletic,
you know, were you girls good in sports in high school?
Yeah, I was.
You were.
I played varsity field hockey, which is a total dyke sport, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
and soccer, but
did the other girls come on to you in the high school?
No.
Because you're an attractive woman. Both of you are very attractive girls.
Play football?
Who, do I play football?
Yeah. No, but no. I'm saying when you're that jock-ish, you know, I mean, don't other girls come on to you?
You have lesbians like autograph sessions. I have a lot of lesbians that come to autograph sessions.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's fine. Bring them all. Hey, you know, let's all be friends.
Yeah.
Right. And they hit on you?
They try to do that, like, I'm a friendly hug. You know? I know those friendly hugs.
We know what's going on.
Leads to a friendly kiss. Next thing you know,
making out at the autograph sessions.
So do you girls say you don't have boyfriends because that keeps the interest of the male audience?
I say I don't have a boyfriend on air as much as possible, so I can try to actually get a boyfriend.
Right. When is the last time you had a boyfriend? A girl like you was a good catch. I mean, you're a good
How do you know?
Because
Because we're hot.
Well, you're hot, and you know you got
can
a
tell
job.
our personalities are sparkling through right now, aren't they?
Well, I don't mean personality. I don't care about a girl's personality. I care whether you're good looking and you got some money in the bank. And it seems like you've got both of those criteria met.
We are a hell of a catch then, aren't we?
Guys all the time. You can't got a boyfriend?
Well, you know what? We're surrounded by like 35, 200-pound gorgeous, you know,
they're actually
men.
And they like something maybe a little easier to take care of, like the girls that maybe they just show up at the hotels. They're there. They're waiting.
How do you girls get into wrestling? How do you do that? I mean, seriously.
Well,
how do you get discovered?
there's not really, I think everyone has their own story on how they got into wrestling, but mine was, I was actually pre-med. I was studying biology, kinesiology.
You know, pre-med, then miss it out a day, and then you're a wrestler.
Everyone I know is pre-med. I was pre-med.
Hey,
yes, go ahead.
You weren't.
So you were pre-med, and what happened?
Well, my professors went on strike at my university, so I had some spare time, and I actually had a Muscle Mag International contracted me. And so for about 2 years, I modeled for them, and I did fitness modeling and represented that magazine. And then Because actually the internet was a big thing. I appeared on a show which had some other wrestlers on it, and so there's this big internet thing that said, "Oh, Trish Stratus has joined the WWF," and I've been a fan for thinking, "Oh, that's kind of cool," you know. And then eventually the rumors kind of just came to fruition. You know, I was backstage trying to do a wrestling radio show, and I was backstage to get an interview for that in Toronto, which is my hometown. And someone said, "Hey, I was on the cover of Muscle Mag at the time." They said, "Hey, you're on Muscle Mag right now. What else? I heard you're into wrestling and this and that." And I said, "Sure, I'm a big fan. I do a wrestling radio show." They said, "Send your stuff," and I did, and basically I started training on my own, knowing what they might call. I started training.
When you say train, I mean you learn how to lift people over your head and throw them and all that kind of crap?
Yeah, there is a foundation that we actually do need to know,
yeah,
and it helps to, you learn to fall properly. You learn certain things, and the basics is what I learned at that point. And they contacted me, and I went to their head offices and basically went home with a contract.
Because some people just try to get in and they knock it on the door. It doesn't work that way, does it? You got to kind of fall into this thing.
I did. I knocked on the door.
Oh, you did? You just walked up and said, "Hey, I want to be a wrestler"?
And they said, "How about now? How about now? How about now?" No, I trained. I went down to Mexico and I trained down there. They have a different style down there, more like acrobatic and everything. So I'd saved up money and took off down there. And from
Who
there,
even knew this stuff existed?
I know.
Wrestling in Mexico?
Wow. Yeah, oh yeah. I wrestle in Mexico.
Yeah, you could be good in Mexico.
Yeah, I'm Juan Miguel.
Oh, I thought I recognized you. Yeah.
I'm Juan Valdez.
I love your style.
Yeah, I wear the big white sombrero and I taste coffee beans.
Why do you wrestle naked though?
I have to,
crazy.
because the women love it. By the way, when you wrestle in Mexico, you wrestle for food so you can eat.
Yeah.
So when you, that's got to be nasty.
That's actually
true,
isn't it?
Yeah.
Lita?
It's pretty.
Yes, that is true.
It's a pretty sick business. So when you guys do this.